was the first idea for this piece? There was a seed of an idea. I remember we talked a couple years ago, and you had something very particular in mind.
I was thinking about what would the blues sound like applied to symphonic sound. You know, I mean, it's been used many times in pieces, most famously Gershwin, of course, with like glissando and stuff like that. But I was thinking, what would it sound like if the orchestra members were playing like how we play? Like the kind of complexity and the fast things that we play, and the trombones do the glissando and all these things, but not like an effect or a joke, like as a part of. And what would it sound like to use the strings as a rhythm section and have them actually playing the internal part of the groove the way we play it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. It creates a whole different sound because we're used to those things happening with different instruments, and you get a bunch of violins doing something you expect a trumpet player to do. It's kind of an amazing sound. As you were writing this, it grew on you, didn't it? I mean, your conception just kept expanding because this piece is a lot more than we had anticipated.
Well, I'm always known for overwriting pieces. You know, that just I never saw a piece that I could write that was not 2 hours long, because I take a long time between pieces, and every time I have a chance to write a piece that I'm going to really concentrate and focus on, I take it seriously. Like it's something that things that I've thought about sometimes since I was in high school, and because I was fortunate to have the opportunity to play in orchestras and to play in funk bands and jazz bands and marching bands, and it always fascinates me the collegiality kind of the musicians. Like we two musicians, we sitting up here talking. Trumpet players, the bass players, the violinists, how they are. So I begin to think of what would it sound like if they played this, or what would it sound like if they played this. And I also try to refer to a lot, and I try to put a lot of things in my music that are references. Like I always loved how Philip Sousa referred to the Revolutionary War and the Stars and Stripes Forever through the piccolo part. So even if you didn't know fife and drums, when you hear that piccolo part, you know it's something. And I have a tape of Jelly Roll Martin talking about the Stars and Stripes Forever, and he's playing the Stars and Stripes, and he's showing how to play jazz on it, and he talks about all of the parts. So all of a lot of our music is really, of American music, it's all tied together. And our earlier generations of musicians knew our music, and they knew the relationships that we have. And my job, I feel, is to bring those streams together.